Welcome back, fellow bush babies, to another episode of Minecraft, where beside me you can see that our librarian villager has been discharged from the hospital. And boy, has he been an absolute delight to talk to, haven't you? We've been sharing cake, we've been having some tea, and I have been working out some deals with him. So I've opened up a lot of his trades. We've got a few emeralds left over, but we have a couple of little issues going on that we need to resolve before we can get back to our decoration. First of all, I want to go over to the enchantment shop and talk to Frank because, well, even though he is working in enchanting, he is still a farmer villager and he does still trade for wheat, but we've yet to get him to open that up. So we're going to take this over there and see if we can't do that. Now, the second issue that we're having today is our new librarian friend, who has yet to tell me his name. Well, he has a very high demand for paper. I don't know what he plans to do with all that paper, but he seems to want it, and whatever he wants, that's his business. But we need a bigger farm for our sugarcane now. Let me just come on over here and chop you down. There we go. In fact, since we're going over there to the enchantment shop anyway, I want to enchant one more piece of gear. Now, this time I don't want to enchant... Bye-bye. He just walked right past me. Oh, hey, buddy. The guest rooms, they're right upstairs, but you're going to have to share. Okay, I don't want to enchant a piece of equipment this time. I know that would probably be the better choice. But I want to make myself another diamond pickaxe and try my luck with that. Because in all hopes we might be able to get fortune. And that's going to help get us a lot more when we go mining. So, good. One of the other small issues, at least, that we're having is a little bit of an overpopulation situation. We only have 2 guest rooms. There are now 3 villagers living in our house. So we need to do something about that. But first, today, we are going to take care of this farm. Alright, come on, give me something good. Villager, please don't take advantage of my kindness like this. You know what? I'm just going to let you sit and think about that for a minute. I need to borrow your enchantment table. Or your crafting table, rather. Where is it? There it is. Okay. He always complains when I come up here. Downstairs, downstairs, downstairs. Alright, have you thought about what I said? Are you going to give me a better deal? More chicken. You're mean. Let's just throw this in here. And that's not bad. I'll take it. Cooked fish. We don't have any fish. Ooh, I don't even want to look at you right now. Okay, so I think we've got everything that we need. And I already have the area set aside where we're going to do this. We don't want to do it right next to our house because as nice as farms can sometimes look, well, they can look a little bit bad too. And plus, you know, you don't want farms right next to everything. So we're going to come all the way back over here. And we are going to continue this road out this way, which I think I'm going to start doing as I talk. We want a big enough farm that we can have a couple of plots for both kinds, or all kinds of farms, I guess. Like, a couple for potatoes, a couple for carrots, a couple for wheat. Of course, room for improvement, too. We don't want to leave anything out. There we go. Let's get some of this and some of these. Okay, finished up the road, and I just got all of these weeds cleared out, at least to a point that we need them. Let's gather up some of these. We are going to need a bit of them. Come on. We have a lot at home, so I'm not going to worry about getting all of them, but we may as well get some along the way. Now, the next thing that we need to do is we need to plan out where everything is going to go. I kind of have an idea for a farmhouse. It's going to be a house set into that little hill just over there. That little bitty hill. So, whoever lives there is kind of going to have a little bit of a hobbit hole, but that's not so bad. I mean, I kind of like that style of house. Oh, wrong side. Wrong side. We need to sleep. There we are. we'll take it up by a couple. Because we'll have a fence around most of it, and then a little lane to get in. So, let's see. We'll start here. 1, 2... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should work there. Let me see. Maybe over by just one more. Because then that leaves room for a fence up and around here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And then these should be the same. And then this just goes out by one more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, dig a hole there. One hoe is gone. Then we've got some wheat seeds planted, and we'll finish that up later. Next, we want to get those out. There we go. And then, like that. We'll leave those two open. That, let's see. We kind of want a row in between. And we'll make that pathway. We'll probably connect it up to this too, but for right now it's fine. Alright, now next we want potatoes. We want to line it up with the same one. There's going to be fence here, which means we start here. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then... Nope, nope, nope. Oh, God, that could have been bad if I didn't have that fence there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dig. We'll get this out of hand, and I threw away all of my cobblestone. Okay. So we'll try and make that hoe last as long as possible. 2, 3, 4, and a spot right there. Long as possible is not long enough. Let's go and grab some more from over here. This area is nice and out of the way. It won't be too bad. There we are. We have any torches? No, we don't. I should carry them on me at all times, but I guess I kind of don't. Then we're just going to come over here. We're going to make a couple more of those hoes. Alright, back at it, guys. And I've got the 4 pads done. Now, you're probably wondering why 4. This little area is just for expansion. You know, any new plants come up, we might be able to plant them here. But it also gives us more room in case we need something else. So let's say we need more wheat. We don't want to have to tear up all of our potatoes and carrots and stuff. So we just plant it over here. We can get a surplus of wheat. We can get 2 whole pads of wheat, which I'll probably plant those later. But right now we're going to move on to the melons. Now the melons, they're going to need something a little different. I'm going to come right off of this, I think. Oh, we need some planning here. Because we do have this. I'm going to have this the main road that kind of comes up. That's going to join to this one. And let's see. We don't have a whole lot of these left. I think I may have put them all away. But we're going to have that join off to the main road and go all the way up to where the house is going to be. Which is going to be up that way by the looks of it. It might still be in that hill. But the road will probably come out of it and then down this way. But we're going to kind of divide this whole area, which means the melons are going to have to be on this side of things. Alright, let's get this taken care of first. Actually, we need this one. We don't want it to stop at the inner path and then all of a sudden we have to tear up part of it. Go. Get out of here. And we'll probably work that area out to be a little bit more uniform. So, almost done with this. And then we're going to plan out just how many rows of these things we're going to have. Up. And we'll pretty this whole thing up later because obviously this looks like crap, but we aren't concerned about that just right now. We need to work this part out. So the melons, everything's going to start right here. It's going to share this fence. So melons will be here and then the plant, so the water has to be right in here. One more shovel. And we're going to take it all the way down towards the road here. That path is probably going to just end there. Then there's going to be more fence here. Okay, it's going to come off and shear this fence. So, right there. Then we're going to fill this up with water. Just get a couple bucketfuls over there and make ourselves a source. I can't speak, I'm all tongue-tied. Let's get a couple of bucketfuls over here, make ourselves a source block, and then we're going to have to get ready to run back and sleep again. There is just not enough time in the day, is there, folks? There we go. Hop on over here, little bush baby. Alright, and then we just spread it down like that. Oop, crap. Here we are. Okay. plant pumpkins. I think maybe what we want is to get rid of these because the pumpkins will grow on these. And we'll replace it with path like that. Because I don't believe pumpkins will grow on that. If they do, I think they turn it to dirt anyway. I mean, we could make it one up, but I think it should be alright like that. And it would pretty much just come out and around and, you know, all that good stuff. Let's carry that all the way across just so we don't get confused again. We'll go as far as we need to. Alright, now next we just do this again. This is going to be the, let's see. Here's going to be another plant. Another melon. No, it would be backwards, I believe. Water, plant, melon. We can have some space between them, or we need to have some space between them even, so we would need to, because this would be where our melon grows and this would be where our melon grows, and then we can just walk down this little central area, and it's better than just cluttering them all up together anyway. So let's do that. We'll have 2 plots of each, I think. That sounds about right. Get our fences back out. Let's just carry this all the way across, and we can break them down later if we don't need them. Time for food. We'll go to about there, because then this should be filled back in, I think. And I can start fixing all of that later. So, I'm going to go ahead and get all of this filled in. So, now the next thing we need to do, or one of the last things we need to do rather, is we need to get up this sugar cane, because that's going to be the last crop that we have over there. I would just keep it near the coastline, because, you know, it kind of looks neat, but, well, a lot of it falls in the water, and then I have to trudge around down there getting it, so instead, what we're just going to do is we're going to rip it all up. We might put some back down later for decoration, but for right now, let's just get all of it out. Then we're going to go over there and we're going to put in the last crop. We're not going to be growing netherwort over there. Netherwort's really a, you know, edible crop. That's more a thing that I want to grow in a sterile lab environment anyway. So we need to put plans into motion for putting, like, that somewhere. Maybe we need a bigger lab. That might be a neat project. Alright, let's get all the rest of this. But, yeah, let's get this. We'll take care of the rest of that farm. And then probably next episode we're going right back to decoration. Because we do need to finish the house. The house is looking really good so far. And I want it to look its best. I want it to be finished. And I want you guys to be able to see how I finish it. So it's not like I just want to finish it all off camera and be like, hey guys, look, I got it finished. Like, no, I want you guys to be able to take some inspiration from the decoration that I put in it. And I want you guys to be able to contribute. So, you know, if you have any ideas, feel free to let me know. We need as much of this as possible, just because if we have any left over, maybe we can make some more paper and I can go trade with our new villager friend. I think that's about it. Alright. Where's the sun? The sun's already almost set again. Hurry on over here then. Barry. He loves to face that wall. I don't know, he wanted the restaurant, but now he kind of just seems bored in there. Probably because there aren't that many people. Yeah, that's most likely it. I mean, it's not like you can really run a restaurant with 5 villagers and 1 bush baby. Oh, get out of here. Just plant these down real quick. Alright. And we're going to start this on the other side here. And then all of that is going to be sugarcane. We're probably going to smooth the area out just a little bit more. But we're going to come off of here and we're going to line up the entryway to it with this again. Oh, no, no, no. We don't have time. But again, yeah, we're going to line up the entryway there, then we're going to do rows of sugarcane, and hopefully this is going to produce a lot. Like, a lot. Oh, what a bad time to run out of food. Because we need lots of emeralds. Come on, there we go. There we go. Back to work. And probably the very last thing we do before we cap off this episode is we're going to paddle on over to the swamp biome in that direction. And we're going to harvest up as many lily pads as we can find, because we do need a lot of them. I could just use half slabs, and I usually do. But I kind of like, I don't know, I'm kind of getting used to the lily pads. Like, they're so much easier, they're not as bumpy. Give me that. Make some more seeds and plant some more. There. We'll leave the rest of that for later. So, finish this off. And I don't know if I want to expand outward this way, because I don't want to cut too much into that. So I might actually just come to here. Let's go to just where it almost clips, and then we'll come down this way. Then this whole thing's going to be sugarcane. So let's start planning this out. There's going to be cane here, which means there. Then we're going to skip 2 there, skip 2, skip 2. So maybe we actually want like that. It's a little off kilter from that, but I will get over it, and I'm sure you guys will too. And 2, and 2, 2, and another 2. And if we bring this back by 1 more, we can fit in a whole other row. Curse me and not bringing an axe. Actually, we should probably just shorten it by 1. Because if we make another row, the water would be here, and then we would want more here, which means, I think... No, I think I could still do that. Let's have a checkaroonie, guys. And be there, which means it'll be there, and then the fence would come around like that. Yeah, that's not too bad. I can get that up there. There. Yeah, okay, that's not bad. I'll accept that. Come over here for a little bit of water. Extend this out by 2. We put water here. And now we have ourselves a nice infinite water source to draw from. Alright, so let's get digging. So, this episode is already starting to run a bit long. I did want to go and get some, you know, lily pads to put in here, but by next episode, I will have had all of this planted. That includes everything over there and all of the pumpkins, everything. So, for right now, I think I'm just going to end this here. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope that, you know, anything that I did kind of gives you inspiration for your own world. That would be awesome. And if you like this episode, please let me know either in the comments by liking the video or both. If this is the first video you've seen by me, I do hope you'll consider subscribing because it does help the channel. So does liking and commenting and all that other stuff. And feel free to give me ideas and suggestions, comments, any kind of feedback you want. So I'm going to continue planting this sugarcane. I'll be back with you next episode and give you a good view of the entire farm as it's finished. And, as always, Bush Baby loves you.